Hey guys, so starting off this look, I'm going to be priming my eyes using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and of course you guys know this is just going to give our eyelids a nice base, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that taking this Wet n Wild Coverall pressed powder. And then the palette that I'm going to use today is the Tartellette palette, and the first shade that I'm going to go in with is going to be Caregiver, and this is just going to be dusting in the crease, so that way when we go in with the next shade it's not going to be so harsh as we apply it. I'm then going to take this Bare Minerals blush in the Faux Pas and dust this in the crease as well over Caregiver. Going back in with the Fit Me Concealer, we're just going to be focusing this on the lower lid, and we're kind of going to be giving the illusion of a soft, almost like a soft cut crease, and this is going to give us like that wide-eyed look. So once we blend that into the lids, I'm going to be taking Caregiver and Supermom and mixing those two. I'm going to pack this all over the lids. This eye look is going to be pretty simple just because we want the main focus to be on the cracks. So this is pretty much it for the eyes. I'm then going to go in with this Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black and create a wing. And we are going to make it a little bit thicker than usual just to create a dramatic effect. For the mascara, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm just going to be using this to coat my upper lashes before we go in with the false lashes, which I will leave in the description bar down below because I don't remember which ones they were. Moving on to the face, I'm going to start by priming the skin using the Benefit Porefessional Primer, and this is just going to smooth out any texture that we do have, because obviously dolls have like porcelain skin or really smooth skin, so that's kind of the look that we're going for. Then the foundation I'm going to take is the Revlon Photoready Airbrush Effect in the shade Vanilla. Then of course we want to brighten the points of the face that we want to stand out, or highlight I should say. So I'm going to go back in with that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just put this all over the points that I want to brighten. And then again, we're going to go back in with that Wet n Wild Coverall pressed powder just to set the face. I'm then going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just slightly contour our face so we still have some definition without creating a super bronzy effect. And then I'm going to also take this down the sides of the nose just to give it a slight contour as well. Then going back in with that blush, the Faux Pas from Bare Minerals, I'm going to put this color as close to the lower lash line as possible. Then for the waterline, I'm going to be applying the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And as you guys know, like the nude shades give it a brightening effect. Well, this white does the same thing. It's going to make our eyes look a lot more wide and doll-like. And then when I go in to apply the mascara to the lower lash lines, I'm not going to bring it all the way up to my lower lash line. I'm going to be applying it just to the tips, so that way it makes my eyes look wider. Then going back to the Tarte palette, I'm going to be taking Supermom and applying this to the inner corners of the eyes to give them a brightening, widening effect. And then I'm also going to be applying this to my brow bone. For blush, I'm going to be applying the Bare Minerals blush that we've been using, the Faux Pas, and I'm going to be taking a stippling brush and just kind of like packing this on the apples of my cheeks, kind of like where dolls have their rosy cheeks. And the stippling brush is just going to make it where it's not so bright and intense. Then taking this lip liner from Rimmel in the shade Enchantment, I'm going to be outlining my lips as well as filling them in, but keeping my lower lip, the center, bare. And I'm going to go over that part with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and this is just going to give it more of like a pouty effect. It has now come to that time where we get to create the doll cracks. So what I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is an eyeshadow, but it's a cream eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking it in dramatic black and also using a very defined brush, and we're just going to be creating the lines and then also creating like little holes, which are the bigger black parts, and you kind of just get creative with it so you can kind of create your own design. I wanted it to be more like the center of my forehead cracked, and it kind of broke down my face. Going back in with the Tartelette palette, I'm going to be taking Wanderer, which is a very light brown shade, and I'm going to be kind of shading this around all of the cracks that we just made, giving it a little bit more definition and making it look a little bit more realistic. And then we're going to go in and take the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and outline around it as well, and we're just going to kind of repeat the steps multiple times just to help everything blend together. That is pretty much going to do it for this makeup look, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see future videos, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye!